play another game called Road to Redemption, Hero U, or actually I said that backwards. Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. Now, there's several things you're going to notice about this game. The artwork looks a little similar if you're familiar with Sierra games, and it should, because this is made by Lori and Corey Cole of Sierra, of the Quest for Glory games. These are one of my favorite. I mean, Quest for Glory was one of my favorite series growing up, and I still plan on doing a playthrough at some point soon of those. Mainly because Delandau 3000 never did it, which is just a surprisingly crying shame. He may have had a good reason for it, but if he did have a good reason for it, it wasn't good enough because I wanted to see it. Goodness, excuse me. So, anyways, let's talk a little bit about the game first. The game, I don't know how long it was in development for. I think it was like 5 years or something like that. It was in there for a decent amount of years, nevertheless. And Lori and Corey both put up their house, like they took a second mortgage on their house to help make this game happen, to pay the musicians, to pay the artists, to help get this done. And I mean, I'm seeing a lot more stories of developers, like even famous developers, two guys from Andromeda, also from Sierra, kind of having to do something similar. Where like, holy shit, man, I've got to, I can't rely on all this clout I have built up. Like, Jesus Christ, man, I will give you $100. I know a bunch of other people that will give you $100 to get this game made, but it's going to take more than $100 from me and like 20, 30 other people. So regardless, these guys actually got it finished. Finally. Done. Thank goodness. Also, I have chicken nuggets in the oven, so at some point I'm going to have to like go stop and grab those and eat and probably chew all over the microphone. But considering how much I'm making from Twitch, that is okay with me. Anyways, alright, let's go ahead and quit giving you my chin music and get started. Trans-Solar Games. It was a dark and stormy night. Everybody was sleeping peacefully in the village, which is just what a rogue like you might want, for you want the things that they have. You are Sean O'Connor. Welcome to the bastard city of Silmaria. I forget the name of the city, but we have fancy 3D graphics of a city you will never see again. Whatever. Anyways, here we are. Sean O'Connor, right? It's time. We're gonna go loot this place. My God. And see, that ain't no dag. So I don't know why that was there. Whatever. Okay. I think we're approaching our target here. Oh, right. I guess, okay, give me 1 second. I need to get my Twitch thing going so I can see my Twitch chat. We'll just mute you. Get you here, over here, go to channel. Thank you. Okay, and we're good to go. Okay, so far so good. I made it into the house without attracting attention, just like a real thief would do. It's a start. Now, before we get too much further into the game, if you're familiar with Quest for Glory, I just gotta give you the heads up. There's gonna be just non-stop puns. Okay? And I know this is your warning, and you realize that, but you don't realize it's going to be non-stop. When I say non-stop, I don't mean it's going to stop. I mean it's non-stop. So let's, yeah. The chief thief told me to look for a small silver coin in the study. So, desk, bookshelf, comfy couch. This looks like a good study to me. So, now where do we suppose this coin is hiding? Can I actually control where I walk? I forget. Okay, no, this is... Ah! All mouse done. It's been a while since I played it. Nope. Calm down. Spillable drink over there. You ain't falling over. Let's examine the drawers. The center drawer is locked, but I can open up one of the side drawers. Well, let's go ahead and do that, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait. Look in the side drawer. Darn it, it's too dark in there to see if there's anything in there. Okay. Let's do this step by step, I suppose. Let's look at the desk. I could never, ever keep a desk this tidy. And let's turn on the desk lamp. Nice, that really makes things brighter around here. It'd be much easier to find the coin now. And you know what? I mean, I really just kind of got to disagree with that. Also makes it easier to spot. So let's look at the objects on can I sit at the desk? I don't have a good reason to sit at the desk. Besides, there'll be plenty of time for me to sit behind desks when I'm dead. Makes a good point. Okay. Examine the desk drawers and open the side desk. Just a bunch of old papers, dull pen, a silver letter opener, and some dried ink. I guess the owners don't write too many letters these days. Well, let's take the letter opener. He said it was silver. Silver. Maybe I can pawn it for a lira or two. It's worth a try. Okay. Ooh, let's check the couch. Look at the couch. It's the sort of stuffy, shabby old couch I associate with little old ladies who own a lot of cats. There's even a few well-distributed cat hairs for decoration. I don't know that that's decoration. Dig around the seat cushions. People always lose change and stuff in these comfy chairs. I wonder. Oh, yes! 5 lira, thank God. Yes, there are some loose lira coins. A little less broke now. So far, so good. Oh, and the puns have begun. Darn, none of them has a shamrock on it. I suppose I'll keep looking. Okay. Piano. Let's play the piano, eh? I mean, I know we're stealing and stuff like that, but stealth can take a backside to the piano, right? I've always wanted to play one of these. After all, who's gonna hear me? A voice from behind the door calls, "Mr. Mau Mau, is that you trying to play the piano again?" Meow. Oops. Well, let's try it again. Oh, we almost got chopsticks. That's amazing. A voice from behind the door calls, "Mr. Mau Mau." I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. Guards! Let's remember this face. I'm kind of curious, actually. I didn't make it very far. Sean will cry and Sean will wail. Sean will still go straight to jail. The lesson that all thieves are taught: whatever you do, just don't get caught. I love that artwork, seriously. Oh, right. Since I'm having my my victory win here. Let's go here. Let's go to the camera background. Transition. Oh, wait. Crud. I did... I hope we don't have to go through all that over again. Escape. Lovely. Okay. Ah, dang it. All right, give me 1 second. I got chicken nuggets I gotta pull out, put on a plate. That'll take like less than 120 seconds, I promise. Restaurants, so I noticed that it was only children that hated having condiments and peppers and vegetables, all these other fun things, right? I don't know if y'all could hear me all the way in the kitchen. Probably. My microphone is kind of intense. I could fart into a pillow and y'all could hear it. Alright, so chicken nuggies. Y'all smell so good. Let's kind of skip through this because we already did this. Turn the desk lamp on. Go back. Examine the desk drawers. Open the side desk. Alright. Wow. Use item to open up locked drawer. A real thief would be able to get open that, but this is just a letter opener. Guess I'm not a real thief yet. This is hopeless. Alright, no worries. Let's go back here, grab that lira. And let's pet the cat. This big, ugly cat. Greet the cat. Hello, evil kitty. Did your owners lock you in here while they went out for the night, or did you just eat them? I'll keep that in mind. Wait, I already introduced myself, right? So, Cat, you'll be able to tell all your great-grand kittens that you met Master Thief Sean O'Connor on his very first break-in success. Aren't you proud of this moment? Unimpressed. I figured as much. So, talking to cats is dangerous in the Quest for Glory series. In the very first game, if you broke into a house as a thief, you could play as a warrior, a mage, or a thief. If you were the thief, that was the right way to go. That was the right way to play the game, because it was just so much more fun. So anyways, you broke into a house, and if you didn't pet the cat, it would turn into a jaguar and eat you alive, because it was magic or something like that, I forget. Alright. Question the cat. I don't suppose you've seen a small silver coin with a shamrock symbol stamped on it, have you? I didn't think so. I'll have to do a thorough search of the room. Let's go ahead and look at the cat. I'm not too sure about this cat. He looks like he's plotting world domination, a mass murder, or just where to put the next hairball. He probably leaves dead mice on his master's pillow and scratches whenever you try and pet him. No kitten. He's a cantankerous, ferocious feline ready to mutilate anything. See, that's right there. The puns. It's not just one in a sentence. It's like a continuous continuation. And I both love and hate it. It's absolutely magic. I don't want it any other way. Alright, let's pet the cat. Okay, cat. If I pet you, will you stop plotting my demise? Nice kitty. Sweet kitty. Do you like having your back rubbed, kitty? Oh, yes. I do love cats, by the way. Oh, I guess so. Maybe you aren't a fiend in fur... Dang it, you tongue twisters. Oh, guess so. Maybe you aren't a fiend in feline fur after all. Oh, kitty. Maybe you're just a fluffy, furry, friendly feline who just wants his belly rubbed, aren't you? Oh, cats will always get you like that. Ouch! I guess my first instinct was right. You are an evil puss. Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's kick the cat, because it's an option. You evil flea-bitten demon spawn of fluffiness! Get out of my way! Take that, you fiend! Oh, God. Mr. Bunny Slippers is angering again. Mr. Mau Mau, what's going on in there? Are you all right? Oh, come on, no. Go back to bed, man. Who are you? What did you do to Mr. Meow Meow? You scum! How dare you kick a defenseless little kitty like Mr. Meow Meow? Guards, help! SETA! Animal abuse. What is SETA? I'll assume it's like PETA. Anyways, we're dead again and we haven't even left the first area. Sean was clever, brave and witty, but he was foolish and kicked a kitty. Bad idea, imagine that. To punt a puss or kick a cat. That's a good little rhyme. Unless it's a booty call, I am not answering that on Facebook. And at my age, it's never a booty call anymore. Okay. For realsies, though, we're going to do this. Okay. Let's look at the objects, turn on the desk lamp. Okay. Time to go in pro mode, right? Back, desk drawers, side door. Now, you can spend all day going through all these things, looking at everything, but it really doesn't matter. Actually, I'm kind of curious about the grandfather clock. It seems to have stopped short. Why do they say that? It's still really tall. There are a bunch of gears and chains and a pendulum, but nothing useful. There's nothing with the shamrock, so the lucky coin has got to be somewhere else. The pendulum door is locked and with me without any lockpicks. Yeah, or the skills to use them. Even if I could climb the clock, it doesn't look like it leads anywhere except for the ceiling. So, what a useless option. Now, this stumped me the first time I was playing it. And by stumped, I mean I actually had to try. Fireplace mantle is where you want to go. Sorry, eating the chicken nuggets here. 5 more seconds, please. This shamrock design reminds me of the description of the lucky coin. I'll take my time examining it. Aha! One of the shamrock panels seems loose. Well, let's examine the loose panel. It looks like the end panel with the shamrock design was designed as a separate piece. It's not quite attached to the fireplace. Of course, it's the old sliding secret panel in the fireplace mantle trick. That's the oldest trick in the book. Well then, there's got to be a catch to the secret panel somewhere. There, it feels like it just slides open. I'll just, got it. Oh, there's a nice little hidden safe here in the fireplace mantle. There's a hidden safe in the fireplace. It must take 4 keys to open it, or a set of thieves' tools. Shame I don't happen to have them. Wait. That medallion in the center of the safe looks like a lucky coin. If I can just pry it off, I'll have my ticket to the Thieves Guild. So I don't even need to open up the safe. I just need that thing. Let's take a bite of a chicken nugget and think on this. Alright then, let's use an item to get the coin, because it looks like it's in there pretty solid. Well, use a sword. I don't think we have a lot of these things. But we do have a letter opener. Yes, I got the coin. I am so good. Now, I need to get out of here before somebody wakes up and catches me. Can I open the safe? It's kind of hard to open the safe without a key, but maybe somebody forgot to lock them last time. Nope. So much for that idea. No way I can get that door open. Alright then. The secret panel is now closed and practically invisible against the fireplace mantle. I'll never know I found it. Perfect. Well, we got what we needed here. Let's, I wonder. No, I guess that's it. All right. We're good to go. We got the coin. Let's escape through the window. Great. Got the coin. Didn't get caught. I'll be a Thieves Guild member before the night's over. Yay me. We have accomplished our mission. Made it. Now I've got my golden ticket to join the Thieves Guild. Actually, you have a one-way ticket to jail, Sean O'Connor. Who is this guy with the scar and pointy nose and eye patch? Wait, who are you? How do you know who I am? Never mind who I am. There are 2 city guards waiting on the street in front of this house to arrest you for burglary. Is that the way you want to end your life to end? In jail? Ooh, I'm so mad right now. So what's your point? Are you going to have me get arrested, or are you going to bore me to death with your lecture? I'm here to offer you a chance out of a very different nature. As a student at the Hero University. Say, what? You want me to go to school? What's to stop me from just running off? If you run, the city guards will make a point of tracking you down. They don't like thieves, even petty ones. Besides, if you don't follow me, you'll never know what all of this is about. Well, we have 2 options. And I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. Running off is straight up end game over. You get caught by the guards. And I want to talk to you about plot device and development. What makes a good story? What makes a good game? What makes a good movie? Anybody in real life would just run off and be like, well, screw you, strange man with your mysterious way of speaking. I don't believe you. And for good reason in the real world. But in stories, the ominous figure is always right. So we're going to run off with him. If you're going to put it that way, a wise choice. However, before we leave, did you take anything from the house? It needs to be returned to its rightful owner. I'm going to lie. I still got the letter opener. I didn't steal anything. I only made it to the one room, and there wasn't anything in it worth stealing. Indeed. Very well. Now let us proceed to Hero University. If you were to find redemption, it will be there. What else could I do? Walk away and wonder all my life who the stranger was and what he was up to? Yes. He refused to answer any of my questions, so I followed him for hours through all the alleys and dark streets of Caligari, and in and out of the city of a side gate I've never even seen before. It was almost dawn when we got to a gatehouse and a 20-foot tall rock wall. In the dim light, I could see where we've gone, to the creepy old castle that overlooks the city. The stranger had me sit in a small, boring room for a while he talked to some people. I think I must have nodded off, because next thing I know... Nope, come back here, microphone. I'm not done with you. Oh, come on, man. The whole thing is sliding off here. You're ruining my monologue. And now this thing came off. Jesus, tap dancing Christ, y'all. Okay, I got you. So, I'm gonna mash you on there good. hurting my hands. I'm trying to make sure it stays. Because it was sitting there just fine this whole time, and then it started to sag like grandma's titties. Okay. Alright. Are you screwed in good? No screw looses? No Tom Cruises? I feel like I'm watching it slowly lower. But it's at such a slow rate I can barely tell, so it's a problem for, like, 5 minutes from now, Britt. Not, current Britt. Okay, anyways. I must have nodded off, because next thing I know, this angry bald guy orders me to follow him into his office. You know what you are, Connor? You're a slacker. I don't know why I had to be pulled from my breakfast to deal with the likes of you. You'll be out of here before the month is over. Mark my words. Spoiler alert, there's only one right answer here, and I want you all to take a guess at what it is. Answer politely. He can give out demerits. You can only have so many demerits in the entire game. So don't piss him off. I'm sorry that I interrupted your breakfast, sir. As well you should be. I'm a very important person here. I should not have to waste my time with the likes of you. This is the Hero University. We take the best of the best and turn them into upstanding, outstanding people who make a difference in the world around them. The only difference you'll ever make around you is an unnoticeable rise in crime rate until you get caught and then sent to prison for the rest of your life. Oh, the microphone's freaking slipping off again. What the heck, man? I'm trying to do some voice acting here. Turd liquor. Mother freaker. Okay, are we good to go? No more shenanigans. I want to get to action sequences so I can really dig into these chicken nuggets and y'all don't know about it. Alright, unnoticeable crime rate. If it's unnoticeable, then I did a great job, right? Whew. Swallow and... better. You are a waste of my time and the resources of this school. Let's see if you have any skill or redeemable quality at all. Take this aptitude test. You are walking down a narrow alleyway towards a dead end when you realize that several brigands are approaching you from behind with malicious intent. What do you do? We can make a run for it and avoid them. We can let them come for me and trust luck. Take them on directly or sneak around them. Sorry, I'm getting some sort of stomach acid or something. Well, obviously this is like character perks or character stats creation right here. Let's go with, yeah, take them on directly. Sorry, my stomach is weird today. I grab a nearby rain barrel and toss it at the brigands. As they try to dodge it, I rip a rain pipe off of the nearby wall. I then swing the pipe at my assailants, knocking them to the ground. They cower and beg me for mercy. Man, I sound awesome. Fitness goes up. You have been traveling along a dusty road for hours when you see a tree loaded with bright, ripened apples. As you start to munch on one of the apples, an old woman hobbles out from behind a hedge and shrieks, "How dare you steal my beautiful apples?" What do you do? Assume she must be magical? Outwit the woman, sweet talk my way out of it, or stand my ground and intimidate her? Let's be a bastard. I frown and step towards the woman. By what right do you have to claim this apple to be your own? I see no trespassing or habitation signs here. Thus, legally, this land belongs to my lord, the ruler of the land. Well, that's a good point. How dare you claim his goods for your own? I shall report you to the authorities. As she begs for forgiveness, I resume my journey. It's a jerky thing to do, but... Moxie is improved. A fire rages through the town. You see a group of people standing around, pointing upwards at a nearby building. There, through the window, you see a small child screaming for help. What do you do? Climb up the wall and rescue the child? Brave the fire and run into the building? Talk the crowd into helping? Let's go with the safety net. Judging from the smoke and visible flames, I estimate that the burning building will collapse in about 10 minutes, so I race down the street looking for a fisherman's net, a flagpole, a can of lard, and a toy crocodile. When I return, I construct a safety net by stretching out the fisherman's net between two merchant carts. After I secure the stuffed crocodile to the top of the flagpole and smear the grease along the pole, I raise the crocodile to the window. As the child grabs the toy, he slips down the grease pole and into the safety net. Smarts goes up. You have been falsely arrested and imprisoned in the dungeon of a cruel king. You are doomed to be executed in the morning unless you escape. What do you do? This one's an anchor. I can talk to the guards into taking my side and helping me escape. Gamble. Break open the cell door and fight my way out like a hero. Wait for an opening and escape at the last minute. Let's go with talking. I convinced the guard captain that hereditary monarch is inherently immoral. Oh, good luck with that. I persuade the guards that the captain is far more suited to rule than the spoiled brat they call His Majesty. Then the guards and I overthrow the tyrant on the throne. Oh, you are so... wow. Just as I suspected. You aren't skilled enough to be a warrior. You aren't smart enough or magical enough to be a wizard. You aren't good enough to be a paladin. You have no discernible music or acting talent. There's only one class we can put you in. The Disbarred Bards. Master von Urwald, you have a new reprobate from the gutters of Caligari City, Sean O'Connor. Let me know as soon as he breaks the rules so we can send him back to where he belongs. Nah. She likes me. He's indifferent, it seems. But mostly they seem friendly. Very well. Welcome to our class, Herr O'Connor. Take a seat. I warn you, Connor, break one rule and you're out of here. I am certain that Herr O'Connor will do what he can to avoid facing a wrath. He's not to be trusted. Oh, God bless America. I clicked out the wrong window. I am equally certain that you have better places to be than here, Mortimer. Guten Tag. Yeah, get the freak out of here, mate. In honor of our new arrival... This is the wrong accent. It's been forever since I've heard a German accent. In honor of our new arrival... I keep doing Russian. I need to stop doing that. Whatever. Moving on. In honor of our new arrival, we shall have a review of the rules of rogue class. Herr Sosi. What is the first rule of rogue class? There is no rogue class, sir. Precisely. This is a university for heroes. There are no rogues in this school. Fräulein McMichael. What is the second rule of rogue class? We don't talk of rogue class. Indeed. This is officially the class of disbarred bars. Keep in mind that when speaking to others outside this classroom. Herr Cairo, what is the third rule? We will always show respect to the master. Master? A good rule to remember indeed. If you wish to remain at the school, always show respect to someone who has power over you when you are in their presence. Fraulein Esme, what is the fourth rule of a rogue class? It is one that says we aren't supposed to steal from school or other classmates, no? You are essentially correct, Fraulein. This is not the Thieves' Guild. This is not some brigand's den. You will treat one another with respect and cooperation. Herr Kind, what is the fifth rule of rogue class? We're at this school to be heroes, and we are expected to act appropriately, sir. Precisely. Keep your goals of becoming a hero in mind and always working towards accomplishing it. Now, Herr O'Connor, what do you think the sixth rule of rogue class might be? We could say something serious to please him. We could say something humorous. Or we could just be rude to everybody. I've beaten this game twice, so I mean, I'm tempted just to go nasty, but at the same time, that's not how I play. I want to be nice. That's who I am. But we are doing role-playing, and I don't want to do, like, the angry character, because there's so few videos of this game out there. Alright, let's just do my best play. Let's do my best. Let's say something serious. Always follow the school rules? No, that's not right. We are rogues, not paladins, Herr O'Connor. I expect my students to act appropriately. The rules for rogues are posted in this classroom. They will help you maintain the status as disbarred bard at this school. I suggest you commit them to memory. Tomorrow, we will be discussing the tools of the trade for rogues. I suggest you all study the beginner's guide to picking locks and purchasing a lockpick at the school store. The rest of this afternoon is reserved for you to enhance your skills in a nearby practice room or to study your lessons in the library. Klasse in Klassen. So we need to read the beginner's guide to lockpicking and what was the other thing? Totally spacing it. Oh, buy lockpicks. Oops. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Joe Cairo. I'm an entrepreneur of sorts, and I buy and sell a few trinkets that may be of interest to you. Let's talk to him, and he really doesn't have anything like too interesting to say, so... I'm not sure if this actually takes up time or not. I think it does to a degree. So that's why I'm careful not to keep clicking on the same things. Yes! Cool. So we just sold that, that one thing. The letter opener. Which means now we can afford the lockpicks. And then we got the lira from the couch seats. So that really just helped us out a lot. Let me think about this, right? The game is based around time management and stat building. While you're standing still, the clock doesn't move. So we must be careful what we do with our time. I think I'll hit up the library after dinner. Actually, wait. See, like, running over there just wasted time. You may enter. Herr O'Connor, of what do you wish to speak? Ask about the rogues. So you're running a school of rogues for thieves here at a university? No. There are no thieves at this school. We are rogues, or more appropriately, disbarred bards. What's the difference? There are rules and limits to rogues. We use our skills to bring greater justice to the world. If a thief steals something, we steal it back and return it to the proper owner. If a politician is corrupt, we expose his corruption. What if someone is a murderer? We are not executioners or assassins. We simply must make certain that justice is carried out, preferably without anyone aware of our actions. But I still kill people. What's this disbarred bard stuff? There are many people like you, equate rogues with thieves. By calling ourselves disbarred bards, we are allowing the headmaster to disavow any knowledge of our actions. So we would have a barred term proving that the headmaster was not a liar. At least it affords us the chance to apply ourselves with no holds barred. Here we go. Indeed. Ask about Master von Oddworld. Why are you teaching a class? You certainly aren't from here. The school was originally located in Samaria. I have been an instructor with the school for some time, thus I moved to Sardonia when the university opened up. Why do his eyes look familiar? And his nose. No further questions. Is there anything else? I already said no further questions. Say something polite. It seems like a pretty interesting place to be. I'm glad I was assigned to the Disbarred Bards class. I'm sure to learn a lot. I am less concerned with what you will learn in class. I am more interested in what you will do with what you learned. I believe that you have better things to do than waste my time. Afternoons are reserved for you to hone your skills in the practice room at the end of the hallway. Confident. Mr. Turk acted as if the rogue class is the worst class to be in at the school. I'm beginning to think that this is the best class for me. I'm going to fit in just fine. He's intrigued. Or curious, but I would think that. Indeed, he still liked it. Let's listen at the door. You're going to see me do a lot of listening because it helps build up one of my skills. It doesn't take much time. And I need to build up that skill is like one of the first things I do. You realize that this disbarred bard class is the loser's class. I hardly think that you are a loser, my dear Kate, any more than I am. Face the facts, Cesare. We're not good enough to be paladins. We're not badass enough to be warriors. We're not magical enough to be wizards. And we aren't talented enough to be bards. Where they put in the people who don't belong in a university for heroes. Master Walt treats this class very seriously. I don't believe he considers us to be losers. Yeah, right. If this class is so good, why are we hidden away from the other students in a dungeon with a teacher who looks like a villain from a play? Man, y'all are about to owe me one. I'm gonna eat this chicken nugget because I'm about to do a lot of rambling here. It's my last chicken nugget, so don't worry about it. It's a big chicken nugget. Brett. There's a big plate of chicken nuggets, mate. All right. Now, I don't plan on running through all the dialogues with everybody and reading them all out, because a lot of them are just like happy text, unimportant. But this one's good for character building. Let's talk to Katie. Hi, I'm Sean O'Connor. So you are the leader of this losers club. How do I join? I think you'll have no trouble fitting in with losers. Sean, I'm Katie McMichael. Yes, after all, no one fits the epithet better of loser than you, O'Connor. So what is this rogue class deal? Is there some sort of is it a glorified thieves guild? This is the disbarred bards class. Remember, no rogues or thieves around this university, or so the headmaster wants people to believe. So what's a nice girl like you doing in a loser's class? Just lucky, I guess. At least I'm not some nobler-than-thou stuck-up paladin. Paladins aren't stuck-up. If anything, they tend to be very humble. So, do you always hang out after class here? This is the practice room. It's what we're supposed to be doing after class. Practicing our lessons and working out. Any suggestions on what I should know or do here at the school? Well, if you want to fit in, I think you should get cleaned up. You do look like something the cat dragged in. Furthermore, you smell like something the cat coughed up. Ooh, this guy's got barbs. I'll see you around then. Sure, see ya. Esme. I'm Sean, the new kid going around saying hello to everybody. Hello, Sean, I am Esme. It's good to meet you. Not half as good it is to meet you, Esme. What do you think about the rogue disbarred bards class? Are you all a bunch of losers? No, we are not losers. We are just different. It is not a bad thing. Difference is a good thing. I mean, you and I are very different, but here we are, all in the same class. We probably would have never met otherwise. You say that like it's a good thing. This guy is really chapping my butthole. What brought you here to the Hero University? My parents did something for a headmaster years ago, and he owed them a favor. I was given full scholarship. What did your parents do for the headmaster? I do not know. Something to do with fortune telling, I think. My parents are very good at seeing future. Burp. So what do you practice here in this? God, dang it. God. So what do you practice here in this room? I do not practice much here. These are not things I need to work at. With daggers, I am skilled, and I do not need combat dummies to know how to fight. Is there something I should know about the school that I need to know that would help me fit in better? Wait, what? Is there something about the school that I should need to... Jeez, that's such like a wordy sentence. As if you could fit in anywhere outside of a dark alleyway late at night. You should know we hang out after supper at the rec room. It's a good place to play games and talk. So where is the rec room? I already know where it is. Let's talk to Thomas Kent. Hi there, Sean here. I'm Thomas. Welcome to Hero University, Sean. Thanks, it hasn't been much of a welcome until now. It's an interesting place, this old castle and university. It's full of surprises. Good thing I like surprises then. Let's discuss rogue class. What do you think about this disbarred bards class? I really don't know what to think about it. I grew up with a strong sense of what is good and what is evil. Good people do good things. What's with this class is sometimes it's hard to figure out what is right and what is wrong. Good people have to do bad things sometimes. You can have a good soldier, a good police officer, a good normal Samaritan that has to just kill somebody. Maybe run somebody down in their car or whatever. It's a horrible act, but it's not a good thing. Well, it ends up being a good thing, but whatever. Enough of my preachiness. Let's talk about Thomas. I got chicken nugget. Crumbs everywhere. Swear to God. Okay. Why did you come to this school? I had a scholarship to the university. Besides, I always wanted to be a hero. I'm noticing a pattern. Wait, I forget what she was doing here. But yeah, basically, she's here as a favor. I think she's here as a favor, and he's here as a favor as well. Ask about practicing. What do you do when you're in this practice room? I practice just about everything. It's all new to me. Straightforward answer. Tell me, what do you think I need to know about the school before we get along here? I suggest that you check out the amazing library here at the school. It has books on almost every single subject. It's a fine place to study and learn. Yeah, find the library. I'll keep that in mind if I ever feel a burning need to study. And you should. Studying is very useful in this game. So I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler alert here too. Cesare Sosi, he is your programmed enemy. And by enemy, I don't mean, you fight and kill him or anything like that, but he's just always going to be the one ruffling your feathers, putting a bee in your bonnet. I've read chat messages, like I ended with him in like kind of the green on the reputation thing. I haven't talked to him yet, but yeah, he was basically like around here, and he just still hated me and all the chat things. So, it's fine to make him as angry as possible, as far as I know. I've always tried to stay on his good side, but it just isn't possible. You're Sosi, right? I'm Sean O'Connor. To you, it's Signore Sosi. Happy to meet you, Signore. Signore is a title like Sir. Cesare is a nobleman from Nova, Roma. Ooh, fancy that. Such a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Signore Sosi. Pity, I cannot say the same for you. What do I need to know about this school? What do you suggest I learn about this school to fit in better? You need to learn your place. I am the leader of this class. Do as I say, and you might manage to survive here. Follow your orders or what? You're going to tell your mommy that I'm being mean to you? Watch yourself, Connor. So, you don't consider rogues to be losers? No, but I'm willing to concede an exception for your part. Dang, man. Why are you here at this school? You don't seem like the type of person who associates with rogues or losers. My family has a business interest here in Sardonia, so it was decided that I shall pursue my education while dealing in local financial affairs. So you're running with rogues while you fence with financiers. Or is it the other way around? It's kind of hard to tell the two groups apart. Clever. What kind of practice do you do in this room, besides the knifing people in the back part? I don't need to practice that skill. You provide an excellent target. Goodbye. I'm out of here. Finally. I forget what skill is the best to work up in the beginning, so I'm just going to go with what I prefer. Oh! Not quite. Huh. Wrong target. So I can only practice one thing per day. It's been a couple months since I played this. Steal a dumbbell. Better get fit. Hey, that's not a dumb idea. Feel smarter already. Wait, no, I mean stronger. Ah, that's the early dinner bell. Better head up there. Cool, perfect. Sorry, it's been a long day and I haven't had much nicotine. But yeah, I really love the artwork in the game and the theme. It's also well done. And my personal habit is coming in here and talking to Moira Glennshannon. I'm probably going to mispronounce her name a few times. Welcome to the infirmary. I am Lady Moira Glennshannon, healer and paladin instructor. How is it that I may help you? Talk to her. I'm Sean O'Connor. I just got here. Pleasure to meet you, Sean. You have a bit of a lilt to your voice. Did you two come from Ire? My parents did. I was born here in Sardonia. Ah, I hope you'll be liking it here at the school. What class is it that you're taking? Be evasive. Disbarred Bard's class. I'm sure she already can figure it out. I'm a disbarred bard, ma'am. I guess that means I'm not quite good at one thing or another. Oh, I think you're definitely something. You'll just have to figure out what that thing is. Ask about the infirmary. So what's up with this infirmary? It looks like some beds and a bunch of desks. What do you do? Sit around and learn about sick people? The infirmary is where sick people or injured people come, but I try to heal them up quickly. This room also serves as a first aid classroom for people who want to learn more about healing and staying healthy. Ask about paladins. So what is a paladin? A paladin is someone who dedicates his or her life to the principle of justice and fairness. A paladin is someone who helps others and strives to change the world for those around them. It's more of a calling than profession or class. I'll be seeing you some other time then. If you're ever hurt or ill, come over here. I'll have you hale and hearty as soon as I can. And when you want to learn more about healing, take my first aid class elective if you get the chance. 'Tis always good to be taking care of yourself. Here, take this bandage. It's just one of the things I'll be teaching you about in first aid. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it. So, good day to you, Sean, and I hope you like it here. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're going to be eating now. Actually, wait, let's listen at the door. And that's how Marilyn Manson sings. I am your tourniquet. I think frog voicing was popular like 7 or 8 years ago. I'm the girl and I'm going to talk like this at the end of my sentence. So with fronds like these, who needs enemies? Oh, God, Sean. What does that mean? It's a joke, get it? Friends like these, you know? No, who is thee? Never mind, I guess he had to be there. This is a dining hall. If you are finished with your meal, take your dishes to the kitchen and leave. Connor, I want to speak with you. Clear your place and come with me. So, Connor, in trouble already on your first day. Maybe you'll set a record for the quickest expulsion from the university. Oh. Karen from Street Fighter laugh. You will be rooming with Alias, a Bard student. The two of you should be quite compatible. You're both worthless scum and have no business being in a school for heroes. Your room is the first one on the door in the Bard dorm hallway, next to the stairs. Curfew is at 10 each night, and if I catch you wandering these halls afterward, you will receive demerits. Any questions? Trouble. Don't get demerits. Huh, well. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you went out of your way to do your job for me. I look forward to our next conversation. You're an inspiration, and your dedication is such an unpleasant task. Good. You are dismissed, and you would be wise to go to your dorm room and study for your class. You undoubtedly have a lot to learn in order to catch up with the rest of the group of losers you call classmates. Okay. So we have several things to do. No. I'm not going to worry about friendships with this game so much. I already have the achievements. Some of the friendships in this game, I really feel like they didn't pan out or do anything. The librarian never did anything for me. The lady at the front never did anything for me. I mean, I got a bit of backstory about some of the other characters, but as far as plot devices or shortcuts to get other tasks done, nah. Wow, I didn't know there was this many books in the whole world. Now, this is important. This book talks about an invasion by creatures of chaos from a rift between the worlds. I've never heard of this tale before. It must have happened a long time ago. The seeress Viliana had a vision that the Dark Ones, Gorgoloth and Gogsosloth, would invade our world from the realm of chaos. She called for heroes to drive them back. Only 3 answered her call. The wizard Mortai, the knight-errant Sir Hans, and the paladin, Jameis, with his magical steed, Wim. Viliana prophesied that each Dark One would create a rift, a chaos gate, to bring the worlds of the living, the dead, and the demonic. From the first gate, Gorgoloth would emerge to flood Albion with demons, death, and despair. Even as she spoke, the ground shook, the skies darkened, and the first wave of the demonic invasion poured in upon the land of Albion. What happened next? I can't seem to turn the page. The page will turn when it's ready. Ah, there's Thomas. So what do you think about this school? I really don't know what to think about the Hero University yet. I thought we'd all just learn about heroes and noble deeds. I mean, this castle was supposed to be a bastion of heroism against the forces of chaos and evil. But here I am in the Disbarred Bards class, learning of which no self-respecting paladin would approve of. Nothing is as I expected of it. And that's about it. Not even the castle is what I expected. This is a library. Keep your conversations restricted to your studies. Sorry, sir. What do you think of this library? I didn't know that there were this many books ever written. Isn't it wonderful? You can learn almost anything here. It's the best part of this whole place. I can spend all evening and all just studying non-stop. Read any good books here? I would not exactly call them good, but there is a section upstairs devoted to the sorts of skills that we need for the Disbarred Bards class. I'll probably try to read most of them. Wait, this library has a book of thief skills? Rogue skills, not thief skills. Let's be polite. Think of all the new things you'll be learning if you read all those rogue books. I'm sure you'll be able to find a good way to put all the skills to use. So where do I find those rogue skill books? Oh, they're upstairs. Great. Well, Thomas seems nice. I'm strangely attracted to him, though. I'm sure it's just, Well, hello there. Did I just hear a dog whining? I must have imagined it. It's really weird, but I hear panting. Ghost dog Leo. They have one sad and noisy dog whine. Okay. How-to books. Let's examine it. This seems to be the how-to section of the library. It's got a lot of books on various skills and things to do. Oh man, I totally goofed up, actually, now that I think about it. So let's study the books and study about... I said I was going to hit the books and say, you will not do any such thing. They are old and delicate. Dang it. All right. There's something odd about the cover of the book. It's thicker than a normal book. Looks like it can be opened up if I pull this corner. This is the beginner's lockpick book. What do you know? There's a set of wooden lockpicks in the cover. Oh, they're wooden, so I guess I needed to get real lockpicks anyways. I'll just remove these lockpicks for safekeeping. Cool. That's enough studying for one evening. I wonder. Now, I guess another spoiler alert as well is if you are looking to max out your skills really quickly, spending all your time in the game room and playing games with people and just practicing the games really is helpful. Like, I think last time I checked, it was the best way to get your stats raised. My family has estates in the city of Balermo and Catiana. We are in the ranks of succession for the throne of Sicilia should anything happen to the prince's family. What does that mean? It means, my dear Katie, that I may one day be the Prince of Sicilia. Impressive. Wait, what is this book? The Gorham Serious Guide to Pooba. Subtitle is Strategy and Tactics to Winning, and here I thought games were supposed to be fun. It's too late to concentrate on a book in the rec room tonight. I don't want Turk to catch me napping over it. Oh, God. So where did you come from before Turk dragged you into our class? So what brought you into the school? You don't seem like a wannabe hero to me. I guess I'm just not big on the whole hero concept. You don't exactly look like a knight in shining armor type either. No, but I go out of my way to save a damsel in distress. Well, don't look at me. I'll save myself, so no. Thank you. I'm fresh off the streets of Caligari. My family owns an inn and tavern in East Caligari called Lady Luck. Have you ever been there? I don't get out to that part of the city much. Must be interesting owning an inn. You get to meet a lot of people that way. Mostly, it's just a lot of work. I was just usually too busy to meet anybody. It's about the rec room. They all have their favorite games. Oh, I should have challenged her. This recreation will cease. Everyone will return to your dorm room immediately, and I will be watching you. What a bummer. Hey there. They said I was getting a roommate. Welcome to our dorm room. I'm Alias. I'm studying to be a musical performer. What are you in here for? I'm Sean. Hi, I'm Sean O'Connor. I'm in the Bards class. Oh, that's awesome. I'm a bard too. You're welcome to borrow any of my instruments anytime you want to practice your skills. Thanks. Got any lockpicks? Say what? Never mind. Didn't think so. Well, let's talk to our roommate. Good Lord, look at that mess. I have lived with people like him. And it's miserable. If you're one of those people that doesn't pick up after yourself, what the hell? Wash your dishes, pick up after yourself, and don't just throw your socks all over the living room. Jesus Christ, man. Stop being adult children. Ask about Hero U. So what is this place? It's some sort of old castle. Been here forever as far as I know. They just opened the university here a few months ago. It's pretty cool, isn't it? We get to live like kings. Sounds like a royal pain to me. Take a few nights, and maybe a rook, to check it out, mate. Just wait and see. You won't be bored. After all, bards rule. It's so bad. I love it. I don't know. Being a king is never a peasant experience. Oh, I just can't sometimes. Okay. Serves you right. If you can't take a yoke, resistance is futile. Okay, that was a stretch. So how do we share this dorm? Well, there's plenty of space and room to share here. That's your bed with your desk on it. You can stash your stuff from that wardrobe over there and on the other side of the room. What about all this junk on the floor? Feel free to move stuff if you need to make more room. There is no housekeeping service here, so I'm a self-made man when it comes to feats of neatness. So what can we do here at the school besides sleep through our classes? Well, I spend most of the evenings jamming with my mates, but the school has a nice rec room where most people hang. After exams, there's a regular card game that goes off to test the tension and just maybe make a little money on some bets. A card game, huh? Guess I need to brush up on my shuffle. It's the real deal, man, so if you're going to swim with the card sharks, you need to spot the fish that tells on the flop. The fish tells on the flop. After all, the odds are against you. No offense, but you look a bit odd. I've never seen anybody with eyes quite like yours, and what's up with the bumps on your head? My mother was a fawn. Your mother was a deer? No, my mother was a fawn, a female satyr. My father had an affair with her. One day he found me as a baby on his doorstep. I guess I look a lot like my mother. You don't know? By the time I learned about my mother, all the satyrs and fawns were gone from around my home in Sassari. One day, I'm going off to go look for my mother, and I'd like to know why she left me. Well, that's an odd story we're never going to follow up or touch on again. It's been a long day for me, man. I'm going to get some shut-eye. Have some good night. Have a good night. Rest assured, you'll sleep like a dream. See you at dawn, Sean. Can I? No. Hey, Alias, mind if I play your drums? Great, let's have a jam session. On my second playthrough, I finally learned that was a thing. I didn't know you could do this. Boom, with tunes like that, they'll be falling over in no time. Back hurts. I'm gonna have to just talk louder, I guess. Don't you mean fawning? Oh, God. So let's go ahead and search here. 2 daggers. Perfect. One of the daggers looks long and sharp, like sort of weapon you'd use in a fight. Oh, perfect. I needed that. The other is narrow and lightweight, which may be a throwing knife. I'll just go ahead and take these. I should equip the dagger now, though. Aha, he didn't equip the dagger. There we go. Maybe I can get some studying in. I feel like I'm really pushing the issue here on time. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting and actually learn something. Perfect. I love the art in this game, seriously. Whoever did it, you did a fantastic job. And to Lori and Corey, you both picked the right people for the job. Can I take a shower? No, stop it. Gentlemen's bathroom. Let's clean up my act. It's too late. And they turn off the hot water at midnight. TMI, I won't be a potty to that. Freshen up. Oh, that was refreshing. Yeah, what does doing that task do? Does it do anything? Is it useless? Let me... Worst day ever. Whenever I thought I had a real chance to impress the chief thief and join the Thieves Guild, I get caught. Not only do I get caught, but I get sent to school. Not only did I get sent to school, but now I have to deal with jerks like Mr. Turk. I wonder if that rhymes. I'll lose my chance to become a thief if I don't find a way out of this castle soon. I still got the lucky coin. Now I only need to find some way to show it to the chief thief. To-do list. All I got left to do is I'm supposed to buy some equipment for class, but I don't have the money. There must be someone in the castle who would pay for extra help. No worries, no worries. Anything else going on? Pick my teeth with the wooden tooth lockpicks. That only works if you have wooden teeth. These will do for a bit, but they're not ideal. They can't take the kind of twisting and jiggling that metal lockpicks can. The ends get all mushy and smooth after a while. I don't need to pick my teeth right now, but I'll keep that in mind in case I ever get lockjaw. Oh, man. Bite the lucky coin. It's solid enough metal. I almost broke a tooth. Lucky I didn't. See how lucky this coin is? This is the coin I pried out of that mantle. I would say it's been lucky enough for me so far. Maybe. I have 0 demerits, and that's because I did not mouth off to anybody. I haven't been caught sneaking around or anything like that. I have been cautious. I got good fitness. That's what's up. I can't even sneak yet. Alright, I feel like there's nothing else I can really do at this point in time. Except go to bed. Can I study? Nah. Alright, alright. Ooh, what's in the nightstand? Nothing but dust. Let's go to sleep. Now this is whenever the game saves. Automatically. Although you can save at any time. Hannah O'Connor, I suggest you pay attention to my lecture rather than study the inside of your eyeballs. Now, as I was saying, a rogue's motto should be Auf alles vorbereitet sein. Be prepared for anything. That is why rogues have certain tools, like the tools of the trade, that they always carry with them. Rope, chalk, oil, pliers, grapnel, matches, and lockpicks are the tools of choice for experienced rogue. The chalk is so useless, dude. For instance, a piece of chalk. In what way could a piece of chalk be useful to a rogue? Herkint. A rogue could use it to mark his path on the dungeon so he doesn't get lost. That's the only way how we use it. And it's kind of useless. Yeah, that is obvious, but how else can a rogue use a piece of chalk? To keep silverware from tarnishing. Perhaps, but that is hardly a roguish thing to do. Come now. What way could you use chalk here, Cairo? You can rub it on lockpicks or a key to slide smoother into a rusty lock. Good! Rogue tools are versatile. What does one do for a can of oil, Fräulein Esme? To grease up rusty hinge to stop squeaking? Yes, and what else? My people use special oil to breathe fire from their mouths. One never knows when breathing fire could be of use, but I do not recommend anyone trying that trick in particular. However, burning oil can be used as a weapon. Herr O'Connor, what would you consider to be a quintessential tool for the rogue? Let's answer seriously. We did study, so hopefully he knows the answer. And it does make a difference if you studied or not. I'd say lockpicks because they can get you into and out of a lot of trouble. Indeed, picking locks is a good skill that all rogues should know. However, one does not need lockpicks to open locks. It just makes it easier to do so. You may purchase many of the tools I just mentioned in this discussion from the school store. We will have more fertile lectures in the future on this stuff. For now, you should acquire your own set of rogue tools. Think about how many different ways you can make a use of them. A rogue is limited only by his imagination. Excellent advice for everyone, Master. I already have my own complete set of tools, and I shall put them to good use. Very well, Herr Susi. You're a shining example for everyone here. Guten Tag. Oops. Let's talk to him. Good afternoon, Mr. O'Connor. Might I perhaps interest you in a few choice tools or some information? Let's talk. How are things going with you today? Very well, thank you. Master von Urval's lecture was most edifying, was it not? If not, you need to have equipment for the class. Please keep in mind, I will be happy to provide you with any of the finest tools. For a very modest fee, of course. How's it going? It is good of you to ask. I am, of course, very happy to be of service to you. What do you mean by tools? In addition to my selection of basic tools of the trade, I have added a few useful means of diffusing a potentially dangerous situation. Flash powder. Should you find yourself confronted by a hostile creature or creatures, you have but to throw the bag of powder down. All of your opponents will be temporarily blinded, and you can seek safety. Of course, if you prefer, the flash powder will give you an opportunity to apply alternative tactics rather than merely avoiding the situation. So what's up with this information? I like to think of myself as a procurer of useful information. I would be happy to share a few choice rumors with you. For example, do you recall Mr. Turk, who seemed to recall such an interest in your future whenever he introduced you to the class? He makes a personal point of enforcing the 10 p.m. curfew. He regularly patrols the Great Hall and the mezzanine area, and if he sees a student, Mr. Turk gives them 10 demerits and escorts them to their dorm room. It's best to avoid Mr. Turk whenever possible. If a student accumulates more than 100 demerits, they're gone. I do not think Mr. Turk likes you very much. Is that ever an underestimation? Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you for everything. Browse the shop. I got 0 lira. I could sell that, but... eh. 5 lira, 25. I don't need either of those. Cool. I hate to do it, but these saves are useless. Spoiler alert, you're not going to be able to import your character into other future releases of this game, which they do have future releases planned. Sorry to see my saves go. But at the same time, it's nice not to have to go back through and delete each one individually. That was so time-consuming and annoying. Anyways, we got the game saved. So... My charm is down because I'm tired. But that's about it. There's only a very few small handfuls of like problems with being tired. Honestly, you're gonna get so much better use out of being up late and doing things instead of actually getting a proper night's sleep. I say as I keep yawning. So, with all of my constant yawning and all that good stuff, I suppose that's a good time for me to say, to wrap it up for the night. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.